Hello heroes and heroines, welcome back to Swordhaven, Iron Conspiracy and playing hardball. The demo. So we found some stuff after killing lots and lots of rats over here at the fields, and well, we got some good money for that. We also got some equipment, like this worn leather jacket, which we are especially proud of. Yeah, and well, we are wearing a woolen cloak. Got the Wendian cap here, although why are we actually here on the right side now? Well, and our friend here is the fur cap. So there we go, and we are here at the temple, and let's have a look what the temple has to offer. Oh, that's actually interesting fruits here on the tree. Okay, nice. So the temple has its own. Oh, they have like the hen house here. Oh, there's a picnic basket. No one's watching. Let's look into it. Oh, a fish and salt. Let's take it. We just can't help ourselves. We can't help it. We just can't help it. Okay, so well. So no one can climb up here, I guess. But then why do they have the fence here? Oh well, maybe the fence is not finished yet. Oh, there's someone. Hello there. Someone is working here. Hello, good lady. The young woman. We find ourselves face to face with the young woman. Oh my goodness. Oh, a wayfarer in this den of decrepitude. You have the air of a foreigner about you and the way you walk. Are you by chance a practitioner of legerdemain, like a fortune teller or a conjurer of magic tricks? None of them professions. Don't tell anyone, but I'm a thief. Rob the rich, occasionally share with the poor, if I find myself cornered and they are armed. You know, words like those could get you into a lot of hot water in this village, but no, not in this household, she smiles. You're the most exciting thing that's happened here in ages. I'm Agni, daughter of Hercules, the village Wide-a-Lot, and as long as you don't practice your craft, know that our home, humble though it may be, is always open to you, even if you are simply looking for chat. I will happily oblige. Well, that's very nice of you, you know. Yes, a little chat sounds nice. Do you mind answering a few questions? Or maybe firstly, can I ask you that you don't sound very fond of this place? Why is that? Don't you see how dull this village is? She spreads her arms wide. A fishing hamlet in a forgotten corner of a barely colonized region of this dragon-forsaken land. Well, you know, I see what you mean. Well, you know, if you wanna be part of a party, then, you know, we do have space left. But yeah, I'd run away from here with the first circus that would have me. I am not so reckless. There shall be no escape for me except through marriage. Here's hoping Father will arrange a good match. Okay, well, now that we are a woman, we can't marry you, unfortunately, but yeah, it's a thing, you know. I take it you've had a taste of a different life, then? Before my father was sent here to replace the previous Wide-a-Lot, we lived in Marbleheim, a large city on the mainland. I can still remember its paved streets and jasper spires. Every Dragon Day sacred fires were lit in the giant braziers, and they would burn with all manner of colors till morning. Here we burn cow dung for entertainment. After living like that, how can I not dream of escape? And where would you go? Swordhaven sounds like a bustling kind of place, but should my future husband be employed as a Wide-a-Lot like my father, I'd convince him to seek a parish in a more civilized part of the world, preferably the Empire proper. A girl can dream. Okay, well, let's leave it at that. We've heard enough. Yes, let us. Well, have you seen anything suspicious in the village lately, Agni? around here? If the air suddenly stopped reeking of fish, now that would raise my suspicions like nothing else. Anything short of that, I wouldn't even notice. You should try asking my father. It's his job to look out for that sort of things. Okay. Can you ask some other questions? A question for a question would be much more fun, like a gay little game. I'm dying to know more about goings on outside the village. Her smile widens. You go first. Okay, what do you do for a living? I work in the garden, clean and cook around the house, and pray to the dragon for an improvement in my fortunes. But what about you? Do you have a goal of some kind? Well, you know, it's always good to have a plan for your life. I yearn for adventure and excitement, you know. And, yeah, I think, yeah, we probably shouldn't... I mean, she seems pretty nice and trustworthy, but we should probably not tell her about our personal mission, right? Yeah, I yearn for adventure and excitement. This sounds so free-spirited. I knew it was a good idea welcoming you into our home. And, well, maybe actually... Yeah, I mean, she's just a little girl, right? Like a young woman. So she doesn't know anything about the statue, but we didn't even have the option to show it to her, but whatever. What can you disclose about this village? I already mentioned that it was extremely dull, didn't I? In that case, I don't have anything new to add, I'm sure. It was dull back when the barbarians lived here, and the tradition has held true all through the years. My return question is, what of the Empire? Can you tell me a tale from the mainland? Yeah. Let's... Oh yeah, Intellect 8. We try to recall something interesting. The dim recesses of our mind produce an interesting anecdote. A miracle was recently recorded in one of the principalities. So after the high vital lot of blade paths died, the statue of Prophet Noah cried bloody tears for 12 days, and there were several witnesses, including blind folks. This truly a world of wonder that the dragon forged for us with his blazing breath. Yeah, and have you heard any rumors that would be worthy my time? Some of the folks in the village have a pretty colorful past. Take our old cooper, Zobin. He fought in an actual war, and sports the scars to prove it. What I'd like to know is what people gossip about on the mainland. They must carry on about upcoming festivals or great gilded oliphant parades. Could it even be that they finally invented a way for a man to fly? Well, you know, the news isn't as lighthearted as that. People mostly talk about the conflict between the Emperor and the rebellious princes now. We do remember something else. There's been talk about everything you mentioned, especially the amazing flying machine sketched by Loredan Javino, the famous inventor. Ah, she flutters her lashes in delight. It is just as I've heard. What marvels there are just beyond my grasp. People flying in the air, I can only imagine. Yes, well, let's change the subject. As you wish. And can I ask some more questions? Of course. Do you know any other rumors? There are no rumors like that in this dreary little place. Okay, well, then no return question, huh? Well, guess it's time for me to go. Come visit me anytime you like. Yeah, well, we'll come over if we have time. So, let's here. So we checked that. Let's look off the other side over there. Well, the nature is certainly interesting here. Oh yeah, there are fruits on the ground, but we can't pick anything up. I wonder what kind of fruit that is. How might it taste, I wonder? How would it taste? Anything here? Can we actually go? No, we can't even go there. Okay. So the temple even has a copper roof or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, well, let's firstly check out this here. The blue shaft and the picnic, another picnic basket. Very nice. There's the picnic basket. Oh, a weak healing potion and sun drop. Alright. Who wanted to drink a weak healing potion as a picnic beverage? Saving, entering the temple. So let's see. Oh yeah. Nice temple music. A chest. I have the... I'm not sure if it's a good idea. Oh, there's someone. Yeah, okay. Okay, no one needs this empty bottle, right? So... I just wanted to say it's probably not a good idea to try and look into this chest, but now there is someone anyway. So here, Father Hercules. We are met by a thin clergyman in traditional Widelord garb. Blessings of the dragon upon thee, child. I am Father Hercules. Hath thy soul brought thee here in search of direction? Well, you know... Do you know what the deal is with Derain, this deity the locals worship? Well, he's exactly as thou described, a deity, or more specifically, a fish god. After all, Derain literally translates to master of fishes from the native Slurium tongue. The people inhabiting these shores have always worshipped him, no matter their origin. And, what is the dragon cult stance? Ah. So you are a scholar of the barbarians? To a certain extent, yes. Why? Do you wish to learn more about them? Yeah, why not? A commendable attitude. After all, ignorance is blissful only to the ignorant. You might want to visit the book emporium in Swordhaven's old quarter. Therein lies a copy of Historia Barbarica by Shangal the Mad. As if anticipating our skepticism, he quickly adds, a bit unorthodox, I admit, but still an interesting read about this often overlooked subject. Aha, and what can you tell us about Sangal the Mad? Sangal, the Mad Prophet, to be exact. He was an astronomer who lived in Swordhaven during the Third Barbarian War, around 50 years ago. Before going insane, Sangal mostly wrote treatises about stellar constellations, but also in ancient ruins, magical artifacts and Slurium tribes. Aha, interesting. And how did he go mad? From what I've read, he started to lose his mind after witnessing the famous comet of 851. He looks up. The caliginous night sky over the Gulf of Swordhaven. Oh, the comet of 851? As far as I know, the people of Nova Draconia believed it was a bad omen. Forsooth, most of Changal's contemporaries reckoned the comet to be a foretoken of doom. But only our ill-starred astronomer feverishly studied it for his last few years, before departing this life. He pauses, in quite a mysterious fashion. A mysterious fashion? He shakes his head. Child, I beg thee to understand. 'Tis all idle bavardage. The dragon's herald, Prophet Shershet, wisely forbade us from spreading such frivolous falsities. Look at it as a myth or folk tale, Father. You said yourself that Shangar lived quite a few years ago, so there's no harm in talking about it. Come on. Well, very well. Yeah, you are very convincing. According to popular tattle, Shangal was ripped to pieces in his own study, which was locked from the inside. He shrugs. Some say a weird lightning streaked through his window, some a blazing little daemon. But mind, that's all common superstition, fable and legend. No one alive today knows what really happened to the unfortunate scholar. Aha, interesting. And why are you so hesitant to believe these stories? First of all, most of them are a tad far-fetched. Next, it just doesn't feel right. Master Changal sounds like an eccentric fellow, but that's not an excuse to turn his life and death into a campfire anecdote. Okay, I see. Thank you for enlightening us, Father. You're welcome. Now then, I believe we were talking about barbarian culture. Yeah, well, we were. I appreciate you recommending that bookstore, by the way. My pleasure, child. He thinks it over briefly. Actually, I might have a little something to aid thee further. The Whitelord walks away with a spring in his step, returning less than a minute later with a thin hardback. My first Slurium phrasebook. It helped me learn the basics of their tongue. Hopefully it will help thee as well. Aha, we obtained the Slurium phrasebook. So, have a look, Father. We show him the Unforced amulet. What can you tell us about this trinket, Father? Oh my, it looks quite magical, but is it good magic or evil? I don't rightly know. Be very careful with this talisman, lest thee accidentally forfeit thine soul. Well, yeah. Okay, thank you for that. I want to make a wish to the higher powers. Of course, child, but I must ask you to make the customary sacrifice of 5 dinars. Okay, well, let's do it. We pay the priest. After taking the gold, Father Hercules starts rummaging under the altar. He returns to us with a small wooden plaque, a vial of diluted squid ink, and a calligraphy brush. Art thou skilled in the art of writing? If not, I can help for a tiny donation of just 7 dinars. Well, that's quite a lot. Let's inspect the wishing plaque first. It's a rectangular tablet made from pine with a simple drawing of a horse on one side. The other side is meant for writing just about any wish, as long as it's not too grandiose and doesn't harm others. Well, Father, what do you think I am? Give me that brush. Of course I can write. In that case, inscribe your request on the plaque as tradition dictates. We take the wooden tablet and brush in hand. Now the question is what we ask for. The gods are fickle, so it would be wise to seek something relatively simple. Oh, love. Yeah. We wish for love. We write our wish with a flourish and return the tablet to Father Hercules. I'll burn it during the year-end dragonfire ritual. Hopefully, the celestial powers will pay heed to thy request. But remember, the divines first and foremost help those who help themselves. Okay, well, and now that with wealth comes the interest of the ladies. Well, or we, as a woman, we are a better match for the man. So then I think with love, the love should also, not be the problem. But yeah, can we ask you a couple of questions now? Ask away and let the wellspring of knowledge flow. What are you doing here aside from preaching? I'm gathering local folk tales and myths. I know. Peasant stories and barbarian fables are hardly examples of fine literary tradition, but I hope the novelty of the subject will entice the educated elites of the free imperial cities. Interesting. What can you tell us about this village? Our quaint little clam reach, huddled up snugly against the rugged coastline. He smiles. Do not be fooled by its unassuming appearance, for within these shores lie tales as deep as the ocean itself. Legends of merfolk and sea monsters, whispered stories of hidden temples and lost treasures buried beneath the sandy beaches. Well, I'd love to hear such a tale. In the days of yore, when this land still belonged to the Slurium tribes, the locals would tell a legend about a cave temple, believed to hold a mysterious treasure that could resurrect the dead. A brave warrior, widowed by plague, and a cunning huntress who had lost her husband to war, set out together in search of the place. Long did they trek through the wilderness until their path led them to a deep cavern. And what did they find there? In its center stood an ancient altar, adorned with carvings depicting long-forgotten rituals, and upon it, nestled in a bed of shimmering crystal, sat a small, ornate box. As the heroes reached to open it, a bolt of lightning crackled through the air, striking them both. But a moment later their lifeless bodies stirred and rose again, for the legend was true. The artifact had resurrected them as foul undead. Oh. Now that is a story, Father. Well, and do you have any rumors to share? About a fortnight ago, on a farmstead not far from the village, an extraordinary event occurred. A calf was born into this world with not one, not two, but 3 heads. Of course, the local peasantry immediately took it as a sign from the dragon. The only thing they cannot agree on is it a good omen or a harbinger of impending doom. Interesting. Well, let's move to something else maybe. Yeah, he looks at us expectantly. Do you know any other rumors? No, just the one about that calf. Okay, got it. Well, I guess it's time for us to go. Thank you so much. Farewell. May thy journey be filled with fortuity and enlightenment. Thank you so much, Father. So we got a book. A booklet which explains the basics of the barbarian's language. Right-click to read. Greetings, Uratalano, warm tear, both traditional greeting and farewell. Oh my god, I hope we don't have to remember this all. Sugarana rod bare kina ak. I came with peace. Zum iseni aloni, what is your name? Karibut isem akum, my name is Koribut. Zalgai, how is this for sale? Cold can but how much does it cost? Cold had heck how, this is too expensive. Otes ertösenu how, I will buy it. Sumeskuru ak, thank you, polite. Durem, my pleasure, communication. Hitsu onagun dmihu ak, I speak your language a little. Zum deal ak, I will kill you. Zu deal ak, you want to kill me? How they learned those phrases. Hil esigin talgedu ak, please don't kill me. The rest of the thin booklet is filled with other useful phrases, basic grammar and pronunciation. Very nice, and I guess now we can understand it, or what? Well, being very smart, we of course memorize it all just, in a whiff. So that's a nice temple. They took their time to print or to paint these stars there. Can we actually just look in here? No, it's locked. Well then. Yeah. And is he very... Yeah, he is very susceptible. Okay. That's fine. So here, an altar, sun, moon, and something else in the middle. Yeah. So, let's get it off here. There's Father Hercules getting out of there. So. Ah yeah, there's another house here. Quick saving. Save early, save often. This is a CRPG. Ah yeah. Copper ingots. And another picnic basket there, but the person doesn't want to share. Hello there. Danis. This young round-bagged individual is writing something on a wax tablet. He slowly raises his eyes and licks his lips before chuntering. Oh, greetings, no gentlewoman. The name is Danis, apprentice of Father Hercules, the vital lot of this village. May I be of assistance? Well, let's take a peek at his tablet. What are you writing, buddy? Oh, this I'm just taking inventory. Nothing special. Father Hercules prefers the temple's holdings to be thoroughly organized. He shows us the beeswax smeared wooden tablet covered in barely legible symbols. The script is extremely tiny, probably to save on tablets. Ah yeah, well, so how's your work treating you? He shrugs. Someone has to do it. Besides, it lets me practice my shorthand writing. How does that teach you to be a Widelot? Any Widelot worth his salt is required to write a lot, as well as keep a strict tally of what their temple has and what, if anything, is lacking. People need us to lead by example. Being tardy, unkempt, disorganized, these are the qualities of a second-rate priest, and who needs that? Yeah. Well, let's read the tablet. Success. While much of the script is illegible, We managed to suss out a few lines, and it's nothing too exciting, mostly tallies of grain, bushels, dried fish, and other village goods. This place must be the temple's tithe storehouse. Aha. Just what out of curiosity, do you also collect gold, like dinars, family heirlooms, and so on? Nay, we don't. 1/10 of the harvest is more than enough. Ah well. Gotcha. That's boring. You seem to be thorough, though. I try to be diligent in my duties. Well then. So, thinking of our big brain, need any help? We are great at numbers and reckoning and stuff. Oh, from the way you speak, I'd guess you could finish the task before I could even return with a mug of ale to reward you. Nevertheless, I must respectfully decline. This job is part of my education, and I don't mind it, really. He thinks for a bit. You seem like a learned woman, which is a rarity outside the clergy, if you don't mind me saying. Well, you know, you should never underestimate the mental acuity of others. Also, you need a quick mind to survive. You are, of course, correct. It is unwise to look down upon one's peers, unwise and sometimes dangerous. Alright, enough about that. Hey, I'm listening. Have you seen anyone suspicious? You know someone who doesn't belong here? Well, I've seen you chatting with the gate guard, strolling around, probably talking up all the locals. Nobody in the recent memory has belonged here less than you do. But I doubt that's what you were hoping to hear, so my answer is simply nay. Can I ask you something else? I'm sorry, can we do this some other time? I'm busy with my course at the moment. In that case, we shall take our leave. Danis returns to his work. We could... What? We couldn't ask the father, by the way. Let's go here. And by the way, so, yeah, let's snatch those. What? Oh, don't even think about it! Oh, well then, let's get it off here. It's not even red, but yeah. Going. I like this bell sound. That's actually funny. So let's talk to the father again. The Weidelot. Or is he the Weidelot? Yeah, I think so, right? Why couldn't we ask him if he saw something? Can we ask you a couple of questions? No, okay, that's fine. Huh? Weren't we supposed to ask him? Like, if he saw something? Well, maybe the quest is not done yet. Okay, then, so here... Yeah, I think that's that about the temple. Tithy Storehouse, Glamorous Temple. Oh, but we can go in here, so this is where they are living, I guess. Let's look inside. Oh. Well, they are not going hungry, that's for sure. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, no, there's someone. We sneak, oh yeah, well, but there's nothing there, okay. Oh.
I'm listening.
And, like, if you give this wool cloak to us and we are wearing it, does that change anything? You need to go there in the corner.
Just say the word.
And you go to her as well. You guys cuddle a little bit. Just cuddle a bit.
Like a shadow.
Let's try something. So because she was walking around. Oh no, she's just sitting there. Ah well.
Very well.
Let's stop sneaking. Hello, hello, someone here. Hello. Ah, there. Hello, good ma'am. The woman halts in her tracks and eyes us with her arms crossed. For your own sake, I hope you're looking for my husband to bore him with your sins. Otherwise, let's just say you don't want me to fetch my rolling pin. Well, those are some impious words for a Weidelot's wife, don't you agree? I'll have you know I'm very pious. I've got every holy name, date and prayer locked up right in here, she points to her temple. It's just that I've got a wee bit of a temper, and even the gods catch a piece of it sometimes, especially when... Yeah, when what? Go on, my good woman, you can share with me. When I think about them too much, I guess. After my husband's sermons, especially, there are things that make me question it all. And those questions aren't something you'd ask a white a lot, especially if he's your husband, to explain. She gets a grip. Mostly because they are stupid. Alright, that's enough talking. Off you go. Well, just a second. What questions do you mean exactly, if you don't mind me asking? Bluff. It's your lucky day, because I'm a master of theology, and I believe there's no such thing as stupid questions. Yeah, let's say that. Failure. Well, I believe there is. What I don't believe is that you are a master of anything. Let's move this conversation along, she mumbles. I've already said too much. Oh, that's very sad. Well then. Yeah. Oh, I want to know this. So, let's reload.
No
Go
problem.
there. I want to explore this for the walkthrough of this demo. So, impious words? I have every right to do so. When what? Go on with that good woman? Yeah, well... Well, and what questions do you mean exactly, if you don't mind me asking? I do mind you asking. Oh, okay. Well then, like intimidation 1. Share your heretical thoughts at once, or I'll make you repent in a more physical way. Yeah. Oh, let's try this one. Failure. Why, you little harlot, bullying an honest dragon fearing woman in her own home. Out of my house this very instant. Little, look at me. I could squash you like a fly. Yeah, I think our strength was not too impressive. Let's both just take a breath. I admit I overreacted. Failure. Overreacted, that's what you're calling it. Get out, you got-for-nothing fox. Good, now, get out, now. Hey, look at me now. I could squash you like a fly. Ha, I doubt it. Okay. Immediately turns away. Okay. So. That was the wrong... Ah, well. Talk with her again. Well, I just wanted to ask if you've seen anyone... Didn't we just reload? So there.
What is it? The road is calling.
Hello there, good lady. So it's just no again. So there are some impious words. When what? Come on, you can tell. Yes. Okay. Well, but now bluffing. Why can't we talk her into it? But well. So what do you mean? Nothing? Okay, well then let's move on then. Moving on, have you seen anyone suspicious lurking around? I've seen you. Does that suffice? She ain't suspicious, Mr. Osmi. She's with me after all. Yes, that's the most disreputable thing about her, she rolls her eyes. Now, was there anything else, or will you two scallywags leave me to my work? Well, could we ask you a few questions at least? You gotta be kidding me, I don't have time for this. Well, got it, okay. Some other time then. She turns away. What a pleasant woman.
Let's do it.
Go there.
Yeah.
We'll actually go here. Now she sees us. Lockpicking. Oh. Get your thieving hands off that! Okay. Did we just use up a lockpick? By that? With that? No, we have two, okay. And then this. Ah, yeah. The snake and this one. 3 books. We are allowed to take them and read them. Barbarian Fables, The Carve, this little book. This Nova Draconian Barbarian Slurium fable was recorded, translated, and adapted by Father Hercules of Clamreach. There once lived a lonely woman named Dnoni. One winter, her herd was attacked by dire wolves, the largest pack that's ever been seen or ever will be. They slaughtered all, old and young, fat and thin. The only thing Dnoni was able to save was one sickly calf, so she barricaded the animal and herself in her hut where it was safe. On the following full moon, the dire wolves came scratching at Dnoni's door. "Give us the calf now, for we are peckish," they ordered. "Why, this calf is sickly," she replied. "Give me time to nurse it back to health first, then you can feast on it." The dire wolves agreed, and Dnoni took good care of the little calf and brought it back to health. Come next moon, the dire wolves returned. "Give us the calf now, for we hunger," they demanded. "The calf is feeling much better," she replied, "but the poor thing is still just skin and bones. Give me time to fatten it up first, then you can feast on it." The dire wolves reluctantly agreed, so Dnoni fed her calf as much as it would eat, and it grew fat. On the last moon of winter, the dire wolves slunk in again for her door more quietly this time. "Give us the calf now, we will starve," they begged. "But of course," she replied, throwing open the door. "So I promise, and so it shall be." And out of her hut rushed the biggest, strongest bull there ever was or ever will be. With hoofs he trampled, and with horns he gored, and the handful of dire wolves who escaped, tails between their legs, troubled Dnoni no more. The moral of the story: endurance is key. Ah, yeah. I love morals of stories. And then this one here, that is the Barbarian Fables, The Raven. This Nova Draconian Barbarian Slurium fable was recorded, translated, and adapted by Father Hercules of Clamreach. There once was a man named Urduin who, in the midst of a drunken boast, challenged Mendine, the Chosen, to a fight the next morning. The spectators had no doubt about the outcome. Urduin was weak, frail, scrawny, while Mendine's arms were hard as rock, his legs were like tree trunks, and most of all, his was an unshakably warrior spirit. "Very fire shall slay this boy come morning," laughed Mendine, while his challenger wept and cast about for some way to recall his foolish boast. But alas, there was none. Thankfully, Urdain's stepmother Eroini was a sorceress. That night she transformed into a she-raven, flew into Mendine's room, and upon his bedpost made her perch. First she spoke to the sleeping Mendine's weapon arm, whispering, "Pride of the tribe thou art, mightily thewed arm, but when you are raised against my ill-begotten stepchild, you shall tremble with palsy, and an unseen weight will fill thine palm and drag thee down." Then Eroini addressed the sleeping Mendine's legs. "Thick as the trunk of a 50-year oak are thee, but when my foolish stepchild stands in the way of thine trampling, soft as porridge you shall become. Every step thou takest shall be as that of a drunkard at sea in a mighty storm. Oh, it shall be so." Lastly, she spoke to Mendine's warrior spirit, and for the first time acquainted it with doubt, failure, and the fear of death. When her dark words were done, she flew away, and lo! Come morning, Mendine's arms did shiver and hang limp as if palsied. His legs gave out as if retreating from a days-long battle, and a cowardly scream escaped his cracked lips. Without a single blow landed, Urdain was proclaimed the victor. The moral of the story: words have power. And then the Barbarian Fables, The Snake. There once was a brave lad named Samenuin who promised to recover a plum of healing for his ailing father. So he packed his travel bag and ventured out into the wilderness. Unflaggingly, he trudged across peat bogs, through forests and over mountains. Many a beast he slew in his quest, and many a foe. When he reached the sacred grove, he discovered but a single plum of healing hanging from an otherwise barren branch. Weary and wounded from his many battles, he hadn't even the strength to pluck it and fell asleep at once. Come nightfall, a crafty snake slid out of Samenuin's travel bag, in which dark space it had abided since the day the lad prepared for his arduous journey. Upon the half-dead tree the viper did crawl in around the branch where the plum of healing grew did it coil. No bog did I trudge through, no beast or foe have I slain, no injury have I suffered, yet mine is the prize, said the crafty viper and swallowed the plum of healing whole. The moral of the story, stealth is wealth. Tja. Well. Well then, so you two can come out of hiding now. And then let's use all of you. Well then, I guess we can keep the books. Let's get out of here. So then, there's still the mystery going on, so we still need to find someone. I feel I missed, or maybe I forgot about it, that we already talked with the father about what he found, but I don't recall, and I don't think so actually, that there was this option. You know, that we could ask him, hey, what's going on here? Did you see anything suspicious or something? The antiques dealer. Dobro, the innkeeper, might help with that. Uninvited guest. Wolf problem. Okay, oh, we didn't even kill them all yet. Leumann's Bell. Local graveyard is home to an artifact known as Leumann's Bell. The locals say that ring it may bring good fortune, or the opposite. Oh, yeah, well. How about we do that? Yeah, let's do that now. Yeah, we are nearly there anyway. Yeah, let's go there. Let's go to the graveyard. The graveyard sounds like zombies, though. Old Zobben, the hoary old man, is eyeing us with suspicion. Careful around my treasures, lass. There's a reason folks still call me Zobran the soldier. You do well to be on your best behavior. And the reason they call you soldier is? Me being a soldier back in the day, you featherhead. What treasures are you talking about? You're kidding me, right? Can't you see the craftsmanship that goes into every single one of these barrels? No offense, old man, but they look like any other hawk sheets. To you, maybe. To those who actually work with barrels, now that's a whole different story, lass. Well, you appear to be proud of your craft. Aye, as any man worth his salt should be. And how long have you been a cooper? I don't have enough fingers to count the years. What makes your barrel so special? Ha! That! He delivers a strong kick to one of the casks, but leaves no mark, not even a scuff. I see, well, so they are strong barrels, huh? Well, enough about barrel making then. So, how much do you ask for your wares, old man? I could give you a roundlet for 36 dinars. Interested? Well, someone probably needs it, huh? But no, can we ask you some question first? Nay, I have work to do. Well. Yeah, well then. Let's buy one. I want to buy a roundlet. Here you go. Okay then. So, thank you. He returns his job. Aha. Small barrel for storing wine. This one was made with exceptional craftsmanship. Oh, nice. So it's there's a container system or something. Or maybe we have to deliver it to someone, not sure. We couldn't haggle with the guy. That was a bit disappointing. Oh, there's something behind the house. There. Oh, it's locked.
What is it?
So be it.
Getting out of the way.
Lizard pie.
Oh, another one knife. And a medium handle. Iron nice. So now we just need nails and marbles. Now we just need a
I'm going.
copper blade. And then we could make something. And by the way, so what kind of axe does he have? It's just a hatchet. Yeah. Why did he get that stuff? Ah, well, we are not really over encumbered, but soon. Okay, so there's certainly no double weapon fighting. 2-weapon fighting style. Let's go in here. Is someone there? The wife or something? No. Oh. There's a dull spear in the corner. Very nice, some provisions.
I'm listening. Yes. Sneaky as a fox.
Let's sneak. And then let's lockpick this one.
Done and done.
Brass ring, bone statuette, and a snuff box, whatever that is. Thou currently empty. This ornately carved box was made to carry sniffing powder, which is used to balance one's humors. Ah, yeah. Brass ring, a simple ring made from the simplest of metals. Be sure to give it a quick polish on your sleeve before trying to sell it. And the bone statue passed down from a time when the world was still young and full of dreadful secrets. The statuette was carved by primitive humans from the bone of a mighty beast, or maybe a bored butcher's kid chipped it out. Ah, yeah. We already have one of those, right? So it was just some stuff that we could sell. That's fine. So, well then, let's go here. They do have a nice garden again. Ah, yeah, what's this? There's a workbench, okay. What does that mean? Can we do something here? Oh yeah. Oh. Armors. Leather cuirass. Hides. Leather straps. And glue. Ah yeah. If only we knew what that, like how many points we need. How many points of, Yeah, this is the next level, so, well, okay, it implies that we can do this stuff here. Yeah, well, we need some more stuff. Then, complex ingredients. Ah, we can, make the shafts. Feathers, log, and a draw knife. Short handle, medium handle, long handle. Okay, interesting. A headgear. That's a leather helmet or a reinforced leather helmet. Leather straps, hides, and glue. So we lack glue to make anything. Under armors. Leather double. Ah yeah, interesting. Bleeding resistance, piercing resistance. A real soldier knows that a double is best worn beneath the cuirass. Ah yeah. Shield. Glue, nails, and a log, 2 logs, and the cross-peen hammer. And then weapons. Okay. Copper axe. Yeah, well, so that's certainly interesting, but we can't do anything yet. But we don't have to. But that's actually interesting. So, it's the workbench. Yeah, crafting station, okay. Okay, so let's go here. That's a little garden as well. They do like their chicken. Can't go in there. Ah yeah, well, then we could enter the house here, and that is Clamridge Black Pearl Inn. Ah, that's the... Ah yeah, okay, the inn again. Ah well, now that we are here, we were supposed to talk to the innkeeper about this thing. So let's do that, now that we are here. Oh, and that is... Firecracker. Provisions, ah yeah. By the way, so that's salt. Ah yeah. Chance medium, so we could actually mess it up. Let's craft it. Oh yeah, nice, good. We get provisions, that's good. Now we've got 2, so I guess we could rest again, actually. So let's go here. Hello there. So, Dobril. Word on the street is you might know who's in the market for old barbarian artifacts. Oh, may I see it? Let's show him the mysterious statuette. He inspects the historical artifact closely, turning it over in his hand several times before returning it to us. Yup, it's definitely barbarian made. I'd say a century old, give or take. He shrugs, looks like trash, but there's bound to be someone with an interest. Well, is it magical? Darned if I know. Chances are yes, it could even be cursed. He gives us a small apologetic shrug. Sorry, I can't tell you much more. Is it legal to sell it? Depends. If it's bewitched, you'd need to get an imperial permit. Granted, the law is murky on this topic. I, for one, don't know anyone who got pinched for dealing in magics. Although people say it does happen, and the punishment is hanging upside down until your soul pours out of you and into the abyss. Okay, well, I need to find a buyer for it. Well, sorry, nobody who deals in that sort of stuff and is someone I'd send a new customer to comes to mind at the moment. Oh yeah, well, so and how about someone you'd send a friend in need, eh? So there is someone, you just don't want to recommend them, huh? You want a cut of the profits, alright, how much? So, and how about someone you'd send a friend in need, eh? Failure, smooth words, but that's the thing. I'm not willing to part with the information. It's not because I don't like you, quite the opposite, really. Is that so? Well... we could bluff. Well, but there is someone, you just don't want to recommend them, huh? Very well, I might have had a visitor not so long ago, although nah. Okay, well, you want to cut off the profits, huh? Let's try to get around that. What kind of visitor? Forgive me, but why are you so adamant about selling that statue? Magical or not, it's just an old piece of garbage. Throw it away and be done with it. That's what I would do. Yeah, you want us to do that so you can pick it up, huh? Well, come to think of it, I know exactly who you mean. Sorry, but I just don't believe you. We didn't believe ourselves. Okay, well... you want to cut off the profits, right? Alright, how much? Failure. Spare me. Who do you think I am? I have enough dinars lining my pockets. Oh, okay, well. So what am I supposed to do? You're my only hope. Oh, alright. There was one guy a few days back, shady fella, asking about all manner of curios. I said I didn't have any and sent him on his merry way. Well... that's exactly who I'm looking for. I can tell you where to find him. Well then, please do. Why were you so reluctant to recommend him? Selling and buying relics is not for the foolhardy. I don't know this fellow, so I can't promise he won't try to swindle or even, gods forbid, rob you. Is he a dangerous criminal of some sort? I honestly don't know. To me he looked like your typical Swordhaven knuckle-dragger. And what was he looking for exactly? A whole lot of things. Glowy crystals, strange figurines, heads preserved in jars, newt eyes and other such jolly knickknacks. Well, can you tell us where he is now? Once I assured him I had no mysterious artifacts for sale, he mumbled something about trying his luck in Grainhold. It's a village not too far from where we are now. He points it out on our map. Guess you might find him there. Okay, well, why don't you show me your wares again? Right away. So... so one salt is like around 20 bucks. I guess like if I'm interested in renting a room, how much is that? For the modest price of 10 dinars, you not only get a comfortable cushion stuffed with the finest hay around, but also a free meal. Our world famous Nova Draconian clam chowder. What do you say? That actually sounds pretty good, but we are not that tired yet. Okay, thank you. Would be interesting to know how many hit points we regenerate, but well, we are finding out. So, Alright. So I think we are actually... Yeah, well, we are nearly done with this village, so let's go there. Running up like here. Oh, there's a chest. Anybody watching? Oh, it's locked. Why aren't we in the front? Why is he... Ah, oh! Okay, so we can do this. Okay. So like this.
It's locked.
Yeah, well, I do remember. There, lockpicking and... Oh! Lockpicking failed. Almost had it. What happened? I need a lockpick. Oh no, we mess up the lockpicks, huh? Well, that is bad luck. So
Let's do it.
Let's get on with it. That's the northern gate, I guess. Oh, there's a goat. Looks like the goat decided to ignore us. It doesn't scream so funnily like in Wasteland. Funny, I mean. So here, oh, there's a wharf, or like... Yeah, well, it looks like... Are they building ships here, or boats, rather, not ships? No, it doesn't look like it. Chicken? Yeah. I like this, like they have these patches here. There are the swine. Let's have a look over there. Yeah, the water looks shiny. Do we have anything here? No, nothing in the corner. So let's walk around there. There's something or someone. Oh, there's something. We could... Oh, can we fish here? Well, let's talk to the guy. Well, I mean, the village is smelling of fish, as we know. Everything is smelling of fish. Hello, good man. Angler, the bewhiskered fisherman, bows in greeting and asks in a low voice, "Oh, 'tis a lovely day for fishing, eh, lass?" Well, is it? Yes, it is. The fellow nods and glances back at the gently flowing river. Why are you fishing here, of all places? He strains his back and plants hands on hips. It's a good angling spot, worth the long walk from my log cabin over yonder. Aha, and how do you find time for leisure fishing? Usually I don't. Too much work on the farm, but then when I get even a whiff of freedom, I spend it all on fishing. A caravaneer or runner from Swordhaven grabs their smoked eel for the road and I earn a few extra coins. Wouldn't it be smarter to use an eel basket instead of sitting here? It's good enough that the locals let me fish in the river. If I started using traps, I reckon they'd knife me to death, and rightly so. Okay, well, nevertheless. I'm sure there are better spots upstream, less crowded at least. Why not go there? 'Cause I like it here, alright? Besides, everybody knows that using eel bugs is a privilege, not a right. He regards us as if we were a child. You'd get 12 lashes and a hefty fine therewithal if the highway lots foresters caught you in the act. Oh. Okay, still, what made you choose this particular spot? The fact that it's so far from our home, the old battle axe doesn't know a thing about it. Attention, the man's laugh is joyless. There's a twinkle of regret in his eye. Oh. That's not the real reason, is it? He wants to get away from his wife or what? Oh, you're right. I shouldn't have said that. He looks down at his feet. The real reason is the legend. What legend? There's a tale about a golden fish that can be caught somewhere around here. The thing is said to fulfill any wish you can think of. Oh, that is a nice Easter egg for AtomRPG, right? There was also, like in the village Otrad Neue, the first village, this golden fish. Why not fish for it outside the village? The woods aren't safe of late. Dithers from before continuing. That and well, a barbarian soothsayer told me I'd catch the bloody thing right here in Clamreach. Can I ask it for 1,000,000 more wishes? Oh, that's pretty slick. I'll probably try that myself once I finally get my hands on that guild critter. What were you thinking of asking before? He's thinking about, he weighs his options. Oh, and I know, a magic porridge pot. Maybe 7 league boots. He shrugs. I don't know, I'll think of something when I hook the wee beastie. Okay, well, I'd love to catch such a beastie myself, actually. Everyone says that, which is why I want to keep my goal a secret, alright? And well, and what's the biggest fish you ever caught here? A magical migratory tiger-bellied horsefish. It was this big. He spreads his arms and legs so wide he almost tumbles into the river. Wanted to get the thing Z stuff, but it melted in sludge while I was hauling it back to the farm. Oh, well, that was bad luck, huh? And that sounds like a fun pastime. I'd love to join in, actually. Fine, you deserve a fair shake. He steeples his fingers and points at us. But if you catch the golden fish first, we split the wish half and half. Well, sure, I'll give it a try right away. Don't scare away the catch. So does that go? There's a fishing rod propped here, float gently bobbing on the water. I need some bait. We leave the fishing and rod behind. Oh. Well, what kind of bait do we need? Do we have any spider brains or insect legs or something? Good dawn to ya. The fisherman casts his line upon the waters and only then greets us in a whisper. Why are you speaking so softly? So as not to spook the fishes, the wish-fulfilling kind included. Ah, yeah. Not in a whisper, gotcha. Turns his attention back to his float. Now, would you care to enlighten me about the local fishing traditions? No enlightening needed, it ain't wizardry. Get yourself a rod, some bait, and you're set. But if you catch the magic fish, you'd have to share it with me. Got it? Will any worm suffice for the local fish? Worms won't catch anything worth catching, matey, and not in these waters. Here we use moth bait. You want some? I've got a few extra I'm willing to sell for only 10 dinars apiece. What? I know that dinar devaluation is at an all-time high, but 10 coins for a bait? Get real. Come on. Failure. If you don't like the price, you are free to toddle off on your merry way. What is this moth bait anyways? Just a plain old moth grub, anybody can find them, but the drying and wrapping it in colorful string, that's where the true art of bait making shows. Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind. Can I ask a few other questions? Hate to disappoint you, but I've only got fishing on my mind, and that's the way I like it. Well, at least introduce yourself. People call me Max Kernick. Okay, well, then my pleasure, but I need to go now. Don't scare away the catch. Let's try this, just for the sake of the thing. Here you go, for 10. Okay, then, thanks. Leaving, and then here. Oh, let's look at it first. Okay, it's also just this little one. Moth larva, wrapped in colorful string, quite a delicacy among the fish of Nova Draconia. For 10, yes, -1 moth bait. Cast the line is set into wait. Let's wait silently. We adjust our grip on the rod, ready for any movement. Keep waiting. Our mind drifts, lost in the tranquility of waiting. Let's give the rod a pull. We stand and stretch and sigh, gazing out over the water. Let's keep waiting. A bite! Something tugs on the line and we grip the pole tightly. Heave! Huzzah! We caught a fish. Its scales shimmer and glint as it dances in our grasp. Okay, we got a fish. So we've got 2 now. For 10. Yeah. For 10 dinars. Yeah, well. So, going here. Oh, yeah. Oh. And there's a lot of stuff and lots of rats going around. Okay. Hogweed. And they are also red on the minimap. Okay. So we need to get out and go around here. So there's the graveyard. The grain hold. Ah, that's the other town, okay. No honor among thieves. Uninvited guests. Wolf problem. Yeah, maybe we should go for the wolves. Let's do that. Let's go wolf hunting before we go anywhere else. Oh, that's sweet. Children's laughter. Go here.
I'm listening.
However, looking at the time, guys, we are actually ending the episode here and we go wolf hunting in the next one. Thanks for watching. So we got a lot of stuff done today. We explored the whole village, talked to everybody. Not sure why this is... Didn't we go into that building? No, we did, right? That one? No, I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, there's the basket, yeah.
Yes.
So it's fine. So, alright. Why are we actually like in this formation? I would actually expect something else. What is with this? Like so. So. And that ends this episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. And if you liked the episode just a teeny tiny little bit, I would appreciate it greatly if you could click the like button. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you never ever miss an episode again of all the wonderful Let's Plays on Playing Hardball. Thanks for watching. Don't forget that you find the playlist in the subscription of this video for more episodes. And yeah, then we are continuing next time. Thanks for watching. See you then. Bye bye. And if you have any thoughts you wish to share, please do so in the comment section. You're always welcome. Bye bye.